Adventure Comics, issue 429, presents Black Orchid. She appears where there is evil, and is gone in a twinkling once it has been conquered. No one knows who she is, or from whence she acquired her extraordinary powers. She has the strength of a regiment, flies through the air like a bird of prey, and has the beauty and compassion of a young girl. Many have tried to guess her secrets, but all have failed. Tonight, one man, an evil man, will believe he has unraveled her strange mystique, and before midnight he will issue his fateful challenge to the Black Orchid. A lone figure, crouching motionless behind the massed packing crates that line the wharf, carefully aims a rifle at the big man who steps out of the limousine. Suddenly a figure appears from nowhere and, "Hey, what's the big idea?" "Huh? Somebody's shooting at me." "I see him. Come on, Ferd. It's only one guy. Let's get him." "Right." "Don't use those guns." "That's a chick. She's flying." "Impossible. People don't fly. The fog is playing tricks on our eyes. Go on. Pick up your guns and get that sniper. He's behind those packing crates." "It's that dame again. She is flying, and she's carrying that sniper as if he was a feather." Shoot him." "We are shooting at him, but she keeps getting in the way, and the slugs just bounce off her." "I don't believe it. I see it, but I don't believe it. Whoever she is, she's a chick, and that's why she saved my life. Chicks can't resist me. Look. She's dropped something. It's a flower. An orchid. A black orchid. What did I tell you? She's crazy about me. It's power. Chicks just can't resist power. Look, there's a note in it. It's to you, Barry. It says, 'Barry de Mort, you have committed a great wrong to many good men. You have until midnight tomorrow to turn yourself over to the authorities.' It's signed, Black Orchid." "She knows what I like. I challenge, but I don't accept. Hey, girlie, do you hear me? I don't accept. Instead, I challenge you to stop me from doing it again by tomorrow night, midnight." "Who are you? Why did you stop me? That man deserves to die. Do you hear him down there?" "Yes, I hear him, and I understand exactly how you feel, Sam Hendricks. But you are not a murderer." "You know my name?" "I know more than your name. I have followed your case, and I believe your story." "You believe it? You really understand what happened?" "Nobody else does. Nobody." "Well, let's see if I have reconstructed it correctly. You didn't always live on this abandoned wreck. You were once Sam Hendricks, ship's master. Your freighter, the SS Natalie, was returning from a voyage to the east with a cargo of rare antiques. 12 miles west of San Francisco, you were fog-bound. "Better cast anchor here till the fog lifts." "Aye, aye, sir." "With her lights off the starboard bow, I make her out to be a pleasure craft. Can't seem to reach her by radio or by signal lights. What's her course?" "Near as I can make out, she's anchored, same as we are, the fog." "Listen to the music. Probably a drunken party. I'll keep a watch on her, sir. If she stays anchored, there's no problem." Then, above the sound of the music aboard the pleasure yacht, you heard an unmistakable scream through the fog. "No, don't touch me. I'll jump." "What was that?" Then a splash. "I think I make out someone swimming toward us, sir." "Have the men lower a boat. Probably some drunk from the yacht." "But it wasn't a drunk, only a frightened girl. Get her some dry clothes and take her back to the yacht." "No, please, Captain, don't make me go back to those drunken degenerates." "If it's that bad aboard the yacht, I'll contact the harbor police, miss." No, please don't. Barry would never forgive me. He'd find terrible ways to get even. Please, don't call the police. That man is a monster." "Well, I can be pretty mean when I'm cross too. Nobody can get away with—" "Oh, please, if you call the harbor police, I'll jump overboard, I swear." "So you gave her your cabin, and you moved in with your first mate. Then, later, during the night, as nearly as you could figure it out later, she must have used some kind of gas gun. A minute later, in the mate's cabin, a strange odor woke you up. You could barely see. The cabin was filled with a smoke-like substance. Gas. You fought unconsciousness and made your way up on deck. The crew should all be out cold by now. Good work, Mala, baby. It won't take the men long to unload the antiques from the hold. Another fortune for us, baby." "Hey, stop that. You can't." "I thought you said they were all unconscious." "No problem. She blasted you again with her gas gun." The big man removed the handkerchief from his face for an instant and... "Just before you passed out, you saw a face you recognized from the newspapers. Barry DeMort, wealthy importer, yachtsman, playboy. Later, the Coast Guard found you unconscious in a lifeboat, smelling to high heaven of whiskey, the sole survivor of a fire at sea. The Natalie had burned and sunk with all hands. Nobody believed your story because the Maritime Board of Inquiry found there had been no fog that night. You were found guilty of criminal negligence. That's exactly what happened, miss. I lost my master's license. Can't even get a seaman's berth. I think I can prove your story is true, but I will need your help." "Gladly, but how can you—" "Trust me." "Trust her. She's half my size, flies through the air like a bird, carried me like a baby. How can I trust her? Even now I can't believe I'm really seeing her. It's a dream. It's got to be." Next morning, aboard Mort's yacht. "So then, Barry dares her to stop us." "You should have been there, Mala. Wild. Barry, we won't hit that freighter now, will we? And miss that acting routine of yours? Of course we'll hit it tonight." "Don't knock that acting routine of mine, Barry. On board the Orient tonight, it should net us $500,000 in medicinal drugs. But what about this Black Orchid character? Relax, Mala, baby. I have her all figured out. That Black Orchid girl, whoever she is, she seems to know me very well. So I must know her too, without the mask." "You mean that wild flying chick who does tricks with bullets could be somebody we know?" "It's possible. Take this girl, for instance. She's a scientist. Experiments a lot with anti-gravity devices." "Say, yeah, I remember her. Daphne Wingate. Always talked about designing a bulletproof invisible force field." "And this one, Cindy Harper, a real yoga nut. I've heard that some masters of yoga can control their bodies completely." "Say, that's right. It's called levitation or something. And they can sleep on nails, too." "Exactly. And feel no pain. Complete mental control. So one of these two chicks must be the Black Orchid character. I'll invite both of them aboard for tonight's party." "That should be interesting." That evening, "Cindy, Daphne, welcome aboard. So nice you could come." "I don't know that I enjoyed your invitation." "Neither did I. This clown of yours practically kidnapped me." "That was the general idea, Daphne. I wouldn't want you girls to have missed this party for anything. You can cast off now, Mr. Celine." "Aye, aye, sir." "Neither of your new guests seems hopelessly in love with you, Barry." "Of course not. This is a battle. Whichever of them is the Black Orchid wants me to win. But she wants me to work for it." "How interesting. Well, amuse yourself. I'll get ready for that swim." "Not yet. Stay and keep an eye on those two. I've got business on deck." "There she is, Barry. Our target for tonight. The freighter Orion." "Good. Let's break out the fog-making machine while the guests are below." The tarpaulin is thrown back, revealing a strange-looking contraption. Barrymore flips a switch, and a fog-like wisp of smoke pours forth from its nozzle. Gradually, the artificial fog thickens and spreads. Aboard the freighter Orion. I've never seen a fog like this, Captain. Aye, thick as pea soup. Better drop anchor and wait it out. And aboard the yacht Merry Mermaid, 20 minutes before midnight. That Black Orchid character should be showing herself soon. I'll go below and see which of the two girls is missing. That won't be necessary if you're looking for me. For me, here I am. It's her. Quick, get the steel tuna net ready. She may be strong, but nobody could get out of that. Right. Well, Black Orchid, so nice to have you aboard the Merry Mermaid. Come on down and have a drink. No thanks. I only came to remind you. You have 20 minutes to turn yourself over to the police and clear Captain Hendricks of the criminal negligence charge. But as Black Orchid leaves her perch, a spring is released on deck and the steel tuna net flies up. Ha! Got her! Now we'll see which one she really is. My God, she's as strong as a bull whale. She's taken the net with her. Well, she hasn't snapped the cable. Turn on the motor winch and reel her in. She went down into the cargo hold, net and all. After her, quick. She's gone. Tore right through this solid steel mesh cable. The only other exit to that hold is through the main salon. I'll check that. You batten down this hatch. Tight. I think we've got her. Seconds later. Now, either Cindy or Daphne will be missing from the party, and we'll know who the Black Orchid is. Huh? You're both here? But where's Mala? She went to her cabin some time ago. Said she had to powder her nose. Oh, speak of the devil, here she comes now. Mala, come up on deck. I want to talk to you. Wonderful. It's about time you noticed me. As a woman. So it's you, isn't it, Mala? You're the Black Orchid, aren't you? You finally figured that out by yourself? You really think little Mala can fly through the air and bounce bullets off her hide? Why not? You were a stage magician once, and a movie stunt girl when I first found you. You could have dreamed up ways to do those things. All right, you found me out. Does that make me different now? Oh, Mala, baby, it certainly does. You're somebody special. But you're not. Now you'll have to prove something to me. Anything, name it. Tonight you swim over to that freighter and take it single-handed. You think I can't? You probably can. This little gas gun you had designed for me is very effective. Here, use it. I want to see you get aboard that ship without being seen. I'll get my costume and follow you overhead. And so, minutes later, are you with me, baby? Right above you. So far, you're magnificent. There, the deck watch is out cold. Now for step number 2, the main ventilator shaft. This should finish the rest of the crew. Ahoy, the Orion. Are you getting pictures of this? You bet, on infrared film, right through this fog, clear as a bell. Huh? What's going on here? The gas in this gun. Didn't it work? Not this time. It's just harmless smoke. But this pistol is real. Maritime Police, you're under arrest, Mr. DeMort. I've been double-crossed. Black Orchid, you won't get away with this. You're guilty too. Well, Sam, you were right. We did get the evidence we needed to clear you. Aye, that's to the angel up there. Don't let her get away. She's Mallow Miles, the girl who helped me on the other jobs. We'll deal with her when we get back to your yacht for the rest of the evidence. Meanwhile, I must advise you not to speak without your attorney. But you're letting that Black Orchid character get away. I tell you, she's Mala, my accomplice. Minutes later, aboard the yacht, Merry Mermaid. Look, I'll prove it. This is Mala's cabin. There's bound to be evidence in here that she's... Barry, you creep, where have you been? I've been tied up here since the party started. I've been screaming my head off, but with that wild music up there, nobody heard me. Huh? Mala? You're here? But I don't get it. A rubber mask of Mala's face, a red wig. So it wasn't Mala I was talking to before. It was the Black Orchid, whoever she is. If she's not Mala, not Cindy, not Daphne, who is she? She's that girl up there. You can see her clearly, now that we've turned off your fog-making machine. See? I know, but who is she? A master of disguise like her? Could have been any one of your guests, or none of them. Who knows? The end. You finally stumble ashore, exhausted from all the swimming, the memories flashing through your mind. You remember the death-crazed pirates boarding your ship, slaughtering your men, destroying your vessel. You remember being taken alive. You remember the female pirate offering you the position of second in command, but you refused and you escaped. You are Captain Fear, and now you are alone, or so you think. Pirate's revenge. Now, take him. What? Captain Fear, the Caribbean pirate, fights hard, fights well. Can't keep this up. All that swimming has sapped my strength. But finally, he falls prey. Slowly, the black cloud of unconsciousness is lifted and replaced by recognition. It is nice to have you back among the living, my dear. I suppose you did not plan to see me again so soon. And cramps that must be borne. You should not struggle. You are tied far too tightly for it to avail you anything. It was indeed accommodating of you to swim straight to the island where I make my headquarters. Some of my men who were left behind captured you, not even aware of who you were. And what are your plans for me now? Death? No, that would be far too easy. Your punishment will be much harsher than that. You have been sold into slavery. You leave soon on a slave vessel. It is a hard, maddening trip. Most of the slaves are chained below deck. Rather than be chained, some of the slaves volunteer to work. They are watched carefully, guarded, and are not allowed to talk among themselves. And when they are caught talking to others, their punishment is swift and merciless. But Captain Fear is wary and is not caught, and he talks to as many of his fellow slaves as possible. His plan? Mutiny. Kill. But the guards are armed and the slaves are not. Ha! It's over, scum. This scurvy dog was their leader. We'll make him pay. He is whipped and whipped again, and then locked away in the hold for the remainder of the trip. But as the ship is nearing its destination, it is caught in a storm of awesome fury. Trim the sails, prepare for the worst. Captain, land up ahead, sir. This is my chance, at last. He is weak, but still, despite his weakness, he swims toward shore. Captain Fear, free again. But this time, as he stumbles ashore, hold it right there, Indian. What? Obviously, you escaped from some slave ship, but I shall not return you. This land, we're in the Caribbean. Move, dog. This island, is it my home island? But I don't understand. Where did these people come from? Where are my people? Are you surprised, Indian, to see none of your own kind here? They died fighting us. Now your island is ours, and you are about to have the honor of becoming one of our slaves. What now, Captain Fear? To be continued.